To see you out here with us. Let's get into your semi-final. This is FISSURE Playground. It's TYLOO taking on Soar. We've got dual leads for the CT side, and it's going to kick off towards the ramp. Star player Jam Young ready and waiting for these first frags, and it's an absolute massacre in the ramp room.
Just such a fast beginning to the game here. Muter is on his own, out in the yard, and he will get shut down. G, the first kill of the tournament for him as well. That's got to feel good.
Not dropping the early smokes here. Going to get themselves towards red. Molotov over towards the secret area, and Jam Young, the danger man. The crispest aim in Counter-Strike is ready for you, and it will be crazy to take him down, but a quick response there from Mercury.
Edison, unlikely battle to be winning there for Crazy. I did not think he had it. Smart move, I think, from Jam Young, trying to sneak up next to the Molotov. There was a chance there that he could have caught them completely off guard. And now there are a couple of people down, Moja and G. Great work for Soar. Getting into the game early on has got to be essential. Like you said, TYLOO is such a confidence and momentum-based team. If you can slow them down, then maybe that's the way to do it. Unfortunately, Muteris, there's the timing I was talking about. Just turning the wrong way.
This could still fall apart, Anders. With 30 seconds, one more mistake here could lock them out of the round. There it is. G with a defensive position towards CT spawn will find Story, and now they have to scramble to the upper bomb side. We have got Mosier coming up from the vents. He doesn't seem like anyone's watching him, but Agil watches the extremities, and now G. What a way to announce yourself in this tournament by getting a 2 versus 1. Pushes through the smoke here. Can he get the first shot? You better believe he can. Up in the 1 versus 1. This would be an absolute calamity for Soar to give this round away. Can G do it? No, he can't. They hold on. A round, though, looking destined to be theirs. 4 versus 2 almost slips away.
The back right away. Let's see, round number 4. It's a bit of aggression. We're not surprised by that. Attacker is already in lobby. A flash around the corner. Jam Young relentlessly hunting down Agile. They are just merciless with this kind of aggression. They're trying to make the cross down into the lower part of the map at the moment here, but they've got to be careful. This is so rare. They know everything.
Here we go then. Mercury. He's down towards the double doors. It's a 5-on-4 advantage. Mosier ready to get at least a couple of kills. Gets the dink on Crazy as well. So 4 versus 3 advantage for TYLOO. Still plenty of time remaining on the clock. Now Mercury tucked away. Story is actually going to be finding a freebie on Attacker as well. Does that change the outcome of this round? Time will tell. They're going to make their way towards upper. G rotating in. Molotov will take him down. This is an excellent call. Great coordination from Soar. And the bomb's planted towards upper. All of a sudden, Soar snatching this round away.
Oh, it's good spray. Jam Young.
1 HP.
Yeah. With the AK, though. Picked it up. It could level the playing field a bit. Mercury might have to do most of the work here, trying to get another high ground. It's a very important kill. He takes down Crazy and Aragon now, feeling the pressure inside of the hut. I'm not seeing a kit picked up on anyone here, so the clock is going to be running down.
They have got 2 smokes, and now Aragon has given his position up. He's towards the hut. There's significant damage towards Mercury. Can they start the defuser? They have to start now. Okay, you can't get off this defuse. You have to hold it. This kill has to work out with the smoke. Oh, it got off. I guess he would have got you regardless. Just going to try and make it expensive at this point. That's a disappointing finish, as you highlighted there. No kits.
Late.
Bear in mind, they haven't had an AWP this entire tournament, and they've looked very good. Could it actually be more of a curse than a blessing?
It really should be, but they played phenomenally.
Changing the pace of the round. We're going for an upper pop.
Yeah, you're right. Very fast, straight into the M4. Moja gets the first one, and a good follow-up. G. He's landed a shot on the Crazy, and now they just have to slow it down, and maybe don't stand in the Molotov either. Muteris and Story, they've made the drop down. The bomb, unfortunately, is still on the upper side of the map, so they actually have to somehow get back onto A. It's fully in control of TYLOO at the moment. This is where, at least in the past, I feel like some Chinese teams have been a little bit reckless in being very active in this one.
Well, that's exactly what Muteris is hoping for now.
Yeah.
Saying, any mistakes being presented, just 1 kill brings them back into this game. Or this round, I should say. It's a 4-on-2 right now. You get 1. All of a sudden, it gets a lot more uncomfortable. There's still time on the clock, but with the bomb being down, I don't see this going any further. Story, Muteris is going to be grouping up in towards the lobby, hoping that someone oversteps the mark. They can find an entry. TYLOO are not giving anything away whatsoever. It's 4 rounds in a row here for Soar. But I think that winning streak comes to an end here. Mercury's in a prime position. He's guaranteed to kill Story here.
Yeah, especially with the flash setup. He totally heard him drop, and Muteris goes down From Source point of view, perhaps a bit of a shame that they couldn't do a little bit more damage. There's ramp, and then from the secret position, I mean, if they can make it past the ramp room, it's all good.
Always such a difficult choke point to breach. Once you're in the ramp, things get a lot more comfortable. You can slow it down, work out your next move, and they've actually got it with relative ease. CT's relinquish control and just drop down towards lower.
Okay. So they want to actually go back again. The Muter is also walking his way back. 3 people from the CT side are down below. TYLOO, they've misread the situation. There is a single defender on this A side. Attacker will have to get probably a triple to make this one work.
There's a double.
Get the second, and it's a spray out. Amazing work from Attacker. Muterus and Agile now in complete disarray. They've done everything correct, Henry, but they just weren't counting on that one last pillar of the bomb site.
Well, you are Sanders, and he certainly delivered. Attacker with a fantastic hat-trick, and now they're thrust into a 4 versus 2. Muterus get the bomb down, but here comes Yam Young, and there is the attempt from McGill. Good try there, but Muterus, in-game leader, nothing he can do. Surrounded. It's a massive defense in the upper bomb site. You're absolutely right. They bit onto the lower.
Find the kills just yet. Oh, jumping up on the mini position. They heard that. They must know. Mercury taking him down. Spins around for a great headshot. That's a great 2-for-1 trade out in the yard. What you need with limited utility and weaponry right now. So not looking good in this round. TYLOO could take the lead. Mercury's up to 8 kills, and that's in spite of him playing one of those really forward positions that typically I feel like are good at handling, good at checking. That's what we've been crediting them with a lot, is that they're very careful to check all of those positions, but I mean, maybe they just didn't have the utility. Sometimes you clear this position with a Molotov instead, and they obviously didn't have that kind of a luxury. Not finding any aggression. And again, look at TYLOO, how defensive they're being in this kind of a round. I just think that's a great sign for the future of the team.
Yeah, I totally agree. Very disciplined, no mistakes really. You're the ones bleeding out the offense at this stage. They want to take these fights. They've got no util on the Source side. The bomb will go down, sure, but I'm not sure whether they can fend off 4 players coming in. It's going to be the first interaction towards the ramp. Story tucks away in the decon door, and that's a big kill. Crazy stepping up. New kid on the block finds Attacker.
That gives over an incendiary to Crazy. Attacker had that going down into the vent. And think about what that could do at the end. They've got 1 smoke left on G with the kit as well. If they use it too early, it might be a bit of an issue, although they do bring it back. Mojia with a headshot. He sees the shadow. He knows that Agile, so he's got confirmation of where they both are. Now it's on. 10 seconds on the clock. Yam Young gets the 1, but Story, he's still here, trying to hold the bomb. We got 6 seconds left. A great headshot. He's very nearly done it, but he's picked up the kit. I think he just has enough time for it.
No, he doesn't.
Oh, no, not. He had the kit as well. It was close.
It was very close. But Saw steal that away.
What a clutch. Can't leave that isn't 2 of them trying to retake that from the vent position. Getting shut down doing that. What a shame. TYLOO done everything right up until that point, it felt like.
Yeah, well there it is. The first mistake after we were just praising them. It just felt like they just didn't activate quick enough. Coordination fell apart. And we're getting to the closing stages of this first half now. Round number 10. Very important round for TYLOO. If they don't pick this one up, their money is absolutely shattered.
Yeah.
Slow and steady for now. Saw not giving much away, but here comes the play in towards upper. And it's an absolute nightmare for Mojia. Attacker will need multiple kills once again. Can't deliver. And G, the last line of defense, does manage to find Muterus.
Yeah, fresh off the airplane. It's a very good shot there. The flicky actually lags Story. And now Yam Young's walking up behind. It's an easy follow-up because he was already tagged from earlier. Crazy with a wild spray, pulls out the Glock, trying to get closer, and somehow that will be enough to get the kill. Now it's a 2 versus 2, and Agile in the corner. The spray is so good. G should be dead, but he somehow gets to live a little while longer. He's got no utility. Pulls out the USP, hoping that Crazy is going to go for a bit of a peek. He makes a jump down. That's the noise. Now Crazy knows everything. Taps the bomb, trying to force it.
Oh, no way!
The flick is in. What a nightmare for Saw!
There is no way G should be winning this round. Announces himself in the tournament with an absolutely monstrous 2 versus 1. Out of position 2 times, Anders. 2 unreal flicks. And the second one was even better than the first. I can't believe he's alive. I can't believe he actually defuses the bomb. He had 22 points of health. How does he not go down?
I never want to hear about jet lag ever again. I think he landed at 5 in the morning here in Belgrade.
Check this out.
Straight into the tournament.
Oh my! Okay, I take it all back. Maybe the AWP is worth it for TYLOO. Flick in towards the squeaky door position. We'll have a look at the cash for Storm.
Oh!
Actually starting to hit another. G is 10-4 right now. He is feeling himself. Jet lag be damned. As we see Mercury stepping up. It's looking clean for TYLOO. Looking at their sick from the board. Fast down towards Secret. They found a gap. Crazy finds Mercury. And the rotations down towards lower are coming in thick and fast.
Yeah, they are so ready for this. You're right. It feels like an over-rotation, but they've made the correct call. 3 people down here. Aragon going to get pushed again. Very, very aggressive out of TYLOO. This kind of rotation is what almost killed them earlier, but obviously Attacker saved them in that round, but you could see how it works here, shooting him right in the toes. There'll be another round for the Chinese side. Didn't find anyone, so Jamyoung wants to fall back, all right? He doesn't want to stick around for it. Inside of the smoke is Agile. It's a bit of a switch up here. They already got Tech9, so they have to take some risks, or they don't have any other choice. G will find one. The spray down is in. He's still here. He doesn't want to fall back from the position.
He's in trouble here. Trying to get the incendiary down. I think he's okay. Tucks himself down towards Shadow. Not out of the woods just yet, though, I'm afraid. He's got players all around him. The Tech9 will have to deliver, and G is having a party. 3 kills in the round, 13-4 now. 1 player remaining. Agile probably gets him, but no, Jamyoung is there to save the day. TYLOO are looking incredibly sharp right now. That's another impressive round. Well played, the new kid for Saw needs to at least find 1 or stay alive. Those are the only 2 options. He can't outstay his welcome. Rotation from Story. Can't find the headshot either. They have to sacrifice the ramp control. And down towards lower we go by the looks of things here. They have 1 smoke and a Molotov. Molotov useful as a double doors. Smoke towards the decon area. And we'll see whether this is enough. It's going to be crazy now to be tested once again.
Yes, it will be. USP shot is great right at the beginning, but the Glocks are just relentless. This is the power. You've got the bullets, you've got the speed behind it as well. Oh, and a nice Molotov, like you said, towards those double doors. It's perfect so far. Gush onto Muturis, and the bomb is planted now. And I'm not seeing a kit either. Nice shot from Agile. You're going to need those kind of connections if you want back in this round. For Saw, this is important. They do need to win this round. Otherwise, TYLOO might just take over the entire map. Agile, he's trying towards the door here. Coming into the map. Oh, Moja. He's going to be the one to get the kill. Muter is finally finding something. Story with a headshot. And a couple of bullets left here. 10 in the chamber. A 10-second defuse in front.
1 bullet, Jamyoung.
1 kill might just do it. He's trying to get the reload. They're hunting him down. But there is the headshot. And there is the win. Jamyoung at the end, turning him into human marmalade.
8 seconds remaining on the bomb, so there's no way of winning it. So they had to just go for the kill.
Great work.
Forced by Anders.
They're so aggressive.
Oh, Mosey's got the bomb. I think he's trying to join the boys down lower, but he got a bit lost in the source.
Yeah, with the bomb on his back, could you imagine?
Yeah, that could be a real problem. So I like the fact they've got so many players downstairs as well. It's just anything but the bombs there. So they're going to have to just change things up. They're going to head towards the ramp. I like this. It's going to work out just fine. They can go up towards Heaven from the ramp room. That's an option. It seems like the CTs are ready for that potential idea, though.
They're certainly thinking about it. You could see...
Yeah, Crazy's just watching it like a hawk. This could be a bit of a disaster, in fact.
Smoke going up, all right. Going to buy a little bit more time.
First kill.
It's actually Crazy to pick it up. I'm surprised. I thought he'd got close enough. Crazy with the double. Jamyoung to get 1 in return, and he is accurate. He's back, Henry. 15-2. We saw him yesterday.
Yeah. Jamyoung maybe oversteps the mark. He needs to be careful. Another dink. G's going to go down as well. If he's not very careful. They've got the AK-47 now as well. I think the CTs can do this, Anders. It's all falling apart very quickly. Mosey are thrust into a 3 versus 1. Nothing he can do. And it all comes down to the fact the bomb didn't make it down the vents, Anders. Yes. They had 3 players down lower. If the bomb makes it, they plant the bomb, round done. Certainly compromised. Going to be a partial buy here. They'll get some upgraded pistols, a little bit of armor. And Muterius is actually opening things up with a smoke wallbang headshot, blind as well. As he gets his 3rd kill of the game, starting to warm up in this semi-final. Crazy, nice off-angle to try and find multiple kills here. You are very committed, though. There is no running away from these duels. Molotov comes through. Flashbang doesn't affect him. Should be able to get a couple here. Oh, it's a disaster. How he doesn't find one, I'll never know. And that gives a slight window of opportunity here for TYLOO. That's another AK found.
He played it like dodging the
Dodging the flash, no one looking at him. He just didn't handle the spray well. He did good damage, like it's unlucky.
Yeah,
But he
fair
should
enough.
at least be getting one there, Anders.
He might have set up Muturus to get a couple of kills here. Certainly with trigger discipline, he's going to get the first one. Attacker should be going down. Muturus, you do need that kill. 3 versus 3. They still have a massive health advantage. It still really should be going the way of Saw.
Same story for Materis there as well, right? Plays it perfectly, just the execution on the shots doesn't work out.
This will be a pivotal round. If they end up losing this one, we're going to talk about it quite a bit. G with the 1 return, but Agile
should be fine.
They should be absolutely fine. Attacker, he can't keep the fight up long enough. So, good retake. A bit of an expensive round, just to be honest, for Saw. And I think, again, for TYLOO, that has to be the thing that they keep in the back of their mind all the time. It's just as long as the money is low enough on the CT side, we can Saw all the way back towards CT spawn with 2 people. Oh, here we go. Jump around behind Unbreakable. Muturus calling it in. Aragon finding an opportunity, but they found Muturus. That's through the box as well. Might have been a shot right over, but Attacker will nail him. The bomb is on G, making its way by the red container. Moja, don't know how he's found. That must have been in lobby somewhere. Agile pushing in to try and find him. That's a really great move. If you're going to lose the high ground, you should probably be taking lobby.
That's a good point, Anders. Advantage once again for Saw. They're looking comfortable.
Yeah.
Attacker, 13 points of health, but Jam Young up high in the crow's nest. Can he lead them to success here? Needs to find that impact. Aragorn, though, he'll get his 1 kill. That's all he really needed in this given situation. Jam Young aware of the flank coming in from Hell. 20 seconds remaining. When they plant the bomb, that's when the CTs are going to strike. Nice incendiary. That's a really cool play. The alley-oop for a kill there, as now G needs to win out in an impossible scenario. I don't know how he gets further than that. Couldn't run down lower. And it's another round on the board there. Double digits for Saw.
Got a 2-round difference. Yeah, I've outdone myself with Diddy's apparently, so that's that's my legacy now. I just accept it. I don't even think about it.
I'm so happy with that. Right, let's get into another compromise setup here. It's going to be TYLOO. Oh, another Tech 9 Mac 10 run. There's been so many of these. And Story starting to look rock solid here. Mercury makes it down towards Secret, but he takes so much damage en route. 34 points of health. Crazy already rotating in. They've got Story to patrol the ramp room. And he's got a solid angle. The early warning system with the AWP there. Misses the shot. Will have to drop down. Could make things slightly more uncomfortable. Materis, though, there's G. Oh, the timing has not been great for Agile here, and he's going to be punished the moment he looks away from the hub. They make themselves known. Is there anything left to be said about this particular round? The problem is they're so low.
I don't think they know that Aragon is actually there. That smoke was thrown, and Aragon was already walking through it, so that could be a bit of a weird surprise. I guess it doesn't matter now because they're all the way down instead. But there was a moment. Still great crossfire here between Muturus and Crazy. And with the clock slowly running down low, they don't have any Molotovs to clear this dark position. So Muturus, he should be relatively safe. 30 seconds on the clock. I just don't see a way that TYLOO could ever win a round like this one. They don't have the health or the utility really to get the job done. They're hoping for a mistake from Saw, but as you see the CT side, they are just ice cold. They almost don't move at all. Once they're in position, they trust in whatever Muturus has been calling for him here. He might have only 5 kills, Henry, but he's 2 rounds away from defeating TYLOO on the opening map. Really sort of foster what we've got here because the players are certainly delivering on a high level. We are going into round number 20. This is it for TYLOO. If they end up losing this round, they will not have a lot of money to work with. And Saw might steal the map pick away. Inferno to the second map. It's TYLOO that picked it. I think they're going to be really good on it, but Saw once again proving they are a formidable team. Nobody saw it coming. Nobody expected this to be the case, but they are single-handedly reviving Portuguese Counter-Strike. Story with 2 kills, but G and Mercury and actually a headshot onto a Jill. Somehow TYLOO bounced back in a matter of seconds. Aragon and Muturus a 2-on-3. And Muterus, there could be an interesting sneak up if he can just dodge the crosshair here. Oh, Jamyong sneaking up. Never mind, he is done for.
Makes it a lot easier now, and just in the nick of time, TYLOO will answer back. They lost 6 rounds in a row, Anders.
Having shares in Magnojez for a while.
You have. That's actually true. And we'll see whether TYLOO can convert their advantage they found in the previous round. Attacker living up to his name, gets himself 2 opening kills towards the upper bomb site. It's a 4 versus 2. And bear in mind the resources are so low on the CT side. Gil playing so well. Got himself a boatload of frags in this second half. He's up to 19 and 15. But now the round is somewhat redeemable. 3-on-2 and Crazy. He's full health. The bomb planted towards upper. Do they go for this? Considering they're completely broken financially, it might be the better choice to save the 2 rifles.
Yeah, I think you might be onto something. It's tempting when you get that first one, but ultimately, if they run out of funds, which like I said, they almost are already, that's really how you end up losing this whole thing. And it's very likely here for the remainder of this half now, Saw are going to be in this weird position when it comes to the money. It's kind of nice to see Saw not invest too much around this and just trust in the fact that even if it becomes 11-11, they can fight their way back. So they don't seem very stressed at all, even in these kind of moments. And I think it's a nice strength to have. They'll have a lot of money on Story, so they can definitely buy the AWP as well. They're going to find one player outside in G, but not much more shall come of it. Story eventually going to be found here. A little bit of a hard attack for Jamyong. But Attacker will find another double. And on we go.
In that respect, but we're all here for it. 11-11. Make a wish, Saw. Their buyer's compromised, and it's going to be Mosier trying to crack things open. Can't do it. It looks like Saw might be able to find that point first, but Jamyong's still alive and well. I speak too soon. It's down to G. This would have to be a monumental clutch, Anders, to pull this one off. He's certainly capable. We've seen it before. Molotov towards heaven. Smoke in a flash in the back pocket. CT's reclaim control of the upper bomb site. G surely can't get it done, and it will be Saw to find map point first. Overtime is the only option for TYLOO now.
2-11. Down to the 24th round here at the semi-final. And Saw need just one more to make it onto the second map of Inferno. A step closer to the grand final. It's already a bit of a Cinderella run, to be honest. Aragon flashed out here for the smoke. Moja, this has been working very well for them. Agile up on the high ground. Muterus gets one for the smoke, and Agile is finally taken down. He lived a lot longer than I was expecting. A 3v3 now, and Crazy sent packing. He is not welcome.
Well, this will be very difficult to retake now. Perfectly played by TYLOO. Bombarding the upper bomb site. Jamyong, how he gets away with that. Crazy with a huge miss. TYLOO looking good for overtime now. Muterus lets one slip by.
They're right next to each other. Oh, there we go. Muterus, the first to hit the trigger. And the retake is back on again. They've got the kit as well on Story. They need to run right now. The clock is low, the crossfire is in, and it is overtime. As TYLOO pick up the round, G is on his feet. We get to fight a little while longer on Nuke.
Decides to fall back to a more defensive angle. Those are smokes are down, communicating a presence could be towards secret/lower. Muterus will be patrolling that position. And the upper execute looking very likely here, Anders. G to open things up. Molotov, what else has he got to work with there?
I mean,
a couple of flashes.
These upper executes have worked so well for them in the last couple of rounds, although it's been them running through their own lurk smokes. So this time they try and do it a bit differently. Agile, spinning around here. Moja does go down, but Jamyong now unleashed onto the site. He gets a headshot. Agile was trying to get away up on the silo. Will not be allowed. A 2v2. Another tight situation here. Crazy looking to go into it. He's going to get the first one, but there's no way he can react to that. So now it's Jamyong, one of the best aimers in the server, up against Muterus, who's had a real struggle. And I think he knows already footsteps been made. Jamyong in position. No fear at all. You could see he's ready to take the fight. And now he's going to try and play for a bit more time. Muterus has got the kit as well, but he needs the headshot, and he will get it. What a time to deliver for the captain of Saw.
Oh, Jamyong. First takes him.
Such a huge clutch for his team. Now they try it again. They want to do the same thing, running through their own smokes. and into the Molotovs to try and do something, but this time it doesn't work out for Attacker. Previously, he's found multi-kills from this position. He's slowed down instead. And Mercury maybe could bring it back, but again, awkwardly they're bumping into each other, and Muturus realizes Mercury taken out in the dark corner of the A-bomb site. Moja hoping to keep the dream alive here. TYLOO, this round is kind of important right here. Saw running away with it in the overtime. And even more so now. Somehow Crazy's found an AWP. Picked it up from Story. Nobody saw that coming. Moja and Jam Young, a minute on the clock here. I mean, Jam Young's got 27 kills, so it's winnable, but it just will not be easy.
Well, that's a good start. Massive shot. I'm sure he won't be expecting a second player. Doesn't matter. Muturus will find him either way. The retake will be coming in from ramp. Mosier, what have you got for us? He will have to dig deeper than ever if he's going to pull this one off. It's certainly possible, Anders. It all starts with a crispy headshot. Can't find the second. Great spacing. Good trade from McGill.
Yeah, I mean, it reveals kind of a Counter-Strike truth, right? Sometimes it's just about hanging on for long enough so you can have that one round of impact.
It's all about confidence, you know. If you feel like you're having a bad game, you just need that one round to kickstart the engine. And Story, he's fired up, he's ready. He'll find Mercury looking for the clean sweep here. I saw 3-0 would be very welcomed indeed, but Jam Young's got other ideas. He gets a nice crispy shot. All of a sudden they've got the man advantage, even more so now. They needed one round desperately. It looks like they might have it unless Aragorn can do something. The dink comes through, but it's not enough. Crazy, unfortunately for him, almost a 0% chance he could pull this off with the AWP retake.
Yeah, again, there is an earlier version of TYLOO from years back that maybe would have given him more of an opportunity. I feel like this current version, they're very disciplined in these kind of clutches now. They know what it's about. They know not to give the chance here. Grenades to finish it for Attacker. So 1 out of 3 rounds in the opening half of overtime in favor of TYLOO. I mean, that's a...
round. It's been a great tournament so far. The best format in esports, the GSL best of 3. We've got a grand final with a best of 5 as well coming up.
Oh, yes.
And it starts with Aragorn and his little bit of aggression towards the ramp. If they can find 15 so early on, if you're not aware, guys, it's first to 16 in overtime, at least at this stage of it, to win the map. So TYLOO at least want to push us to double overtime. Getting the 3-0 looks very unlikely, but time will tell. Who will strike first?
They're going to wrap Moja. One flash here could ruin his life. Agilda will go down, and Moja does spin around. He knows someone is behind him. What a great 180. A read from Moja. Attacker back here, and it's just Aragorn left, and he will be rock solid once again. A triple kill for Attacker. Even if they're behind, they always have a little bit more resiliency. Agile on 25 kills. Story on 19. See what they could do here. Boosted up on top. G, is he ready for the flick? Not quite this time. Story will out-snipe him on the other side, and that is such an important kill to begin this one with. Leaves them a lot of space in the yard, and typically this is where you would normally see a CT side try for some kind of a risk. Maybe an aggressive push somewhere. Certainly Stories are well aware, but Jam Young pushing up. He wasn't holding it. It's a classic mistake. You throw the Molotov and you don't hold it.
Yeah, it's a good point, and they actually bring this round back to life. 1-0 currently in the second half. They're looking for 3 to convert things. Oh my God, he's done it again. They keep trying to Molotov him and forcing his hand. And you don't want that hand anywhere near your face because Jam Young will hit you every single time. It's looking perfect. TYLOO up against it now as Crazy won't be able to find anything, Anders. 3 players survive, and Jam Young finding that world-class form once again. Additional maps here. One more would do it. I didn't think the 3-0 was possible, but G seems to think it is, Anders. Looking to steal their opponent's map pick here. 1 round away. 4 kills will do it. Mercury needs to stay alive. 1 step closer. 3 to go. Jam Young, he's ready and waiting. Does he get the kill? He's done considerable damage. This could be enough here. 5 versus 2. No positional control. The bomb towards outside. Agil and Crazy will have to work in tandem here to stand the chance. Will have to be very clean, very precise. There's a small chance they can pull it off, but it looks like the map is going in favor of TYLOO, Anders.
Yeah, I can't really see a way back into this one. Look at the positioning here. Moja with an easy kill to take down Crazy and Agile in the yard. They are so disciplined, TYLOO. This is the big change in the team. They don't give up these rounds anymore. They know what they're doing. Yes, they've got the aggression and the skill, and they're going to be able to win Nuke in overtime. The map pick of Saw. G, once again, just fresh out of the airport and tournament. They start on the T side and Saw on that CT side, so let's get this going.
Here we go then, Anders. It's going to be Aragorn. He's towards the banana. They're dropping down the utility. Smokes, 8 Gs, and they've got nice banana control to kick things off here. In terms of the TYLOO setup, they have a smoke and a Molotov. No further flashes as they look to get middle control. Just to note, the bombs are on the back of G. We haven't seen him in Inferno yet, and who will strike first blood? Story's committed to this fight, and it's going to cost him his life.
He's so in the open. He was never going to be able to escape this one. Crossfire is still there, though. Agile on the one side. Crazy waiting for it, drawing their attention away, and just as the smoke was about to pop, Crazy finds the kill on the Moja. Oh, that's a very nice shot. He's actually moving back into it. He's catching them. Oh, the bomb on the ground now. Agile. I can't believe what I'm seeing. Mercury and Jam Young, they wanted to escape. They wanted to run. That might have been a great idea for the B bomb site, but caught on the corner with some laser shots coming out.
Yeah, good alley-oop with a flashbang as well. Should be nothing more to be said about this T-side pistol, but we have got a little bit of a fake attempt going on. It will be Jam Young showing a bit of presence over towards B. Crazy.
Uh-oh.
Does he overstep the mark here? Yes, he does. That is not a required maneuver, and as he was trying to see if they're waiting at the bottom of banana. 25 seconds now. B bomb site technically wide open.
That's one of the few times that we've seen Saw make this kind of mistake.
Yeah, we normally praise him for being so disciplined, but now the time is so low, they'll both be coming out of the apartments here. Jam Young is alive, though.
It might have actually been a bit of a mind game. They might think that no one's here because he was walking down the middle. Jam Young hoping for a headshot. He's finally going to get it. He's still got 8 bullets left. They're running out now. 2 and 1. He gets the shot. Has to go for the reload. He had one chance as the clock runs out here. If he would have landed that headshot, maybe he can find the kill, but unfortunately just didn't have enough bullets in the Glock to finish the round. Running into a lot of grenades, so I don't know if Saw have the same kind of protocols if they're going to be able to shut him down. If not, then even with the Tech 9, he could be kind of dangerous. Good damage. Moja to go down is a grenade, and Story just at the corner with the FAMAS in hand. Attacker finally finding something here. Wants to move forward towards the arch position as they smoke up the library. Not necessarily a bad spot to be in. 2 versus 4. They get the kill on the Aragon, but Muter is lining them up, and this is a lot better. A double kill for the captain, and Saw to find a 3rd round.
Would love to see Jam Young get onto a rifle if possible going forward. He's taken heavy nade damage at the start once again. So they have got enough for a B execution, Anders. I'm assuming that's where they're going to try and finish up here. Yes. They do have a very good B execution. You can smoke the standard position, smoke CT spawn and coffins, Molotov new boxes, there's new flashes everyone are throwing that bounces off the scaffolding here. But that's if they can even get towards the top of banana. You can see there's actually territory claimed at the top there. It will be Aragorn. But he is alone. Needs to be very careful. Mutiris has rotated off. So they'll drop another smoke here. So they're trying to lock them out of the barrel's position in general. Don't want to give them any control.
They're surely going to flash their way through this. They're really far back. I can't see a world.
So they're smoking CT spawn from here.
Yeah, but look at G. He wants to do it. Flash is going on over. They're hoping to catch him under the corner. It's a good idea, but they don't actually get anyone immediately at the corner. And now there is backup. No longer alone. Muterus, wide swing, potentially dangerous, but it looks like the crossfire is working exactly by design. Muterus and Aragon holding the sights, 40 seconds. And with that spray, I think that is enough here to be secure. G and Jam Young,
Hang on.
A couple of headshots in return. They should really never be losing this one. A 5 versus 2, Henry.
Make it a 2-on-2 now, Anders. If they can get the bomb down, maybe something could actually fall apart here. It's going to be Jam Young. If he had more HP, he'd really be believing in his potential. But 15 seconds, needs to make sure he either gets the bomb planted or he indeed dies. I don't think he's ready for this. Nice round, partial buy. At least gives him a few kills. Keep the CT modest. The plant, though, would have been...
See what he could do with it, though.
Retake Util coming in, courtesy of Aragorn. Smoke goes over, Molotov as well. And smoke blooms massively. There is a small pocket you can hold by the barrel position, but then you get pre-fired if they swing. So, not wanting to challenge that area just yet, accepting their fate. Can TYLOO find that first round here on Inferno? Mutiris, you can sense them coming towards the top of middle, playing in front of the choke point at Arch.
They need a good plot flash to get into the middle here. Nice Molotov. Does it go all the way up on top? It doesn't. Crazy could still be up there, but the flashes are working out. The spray couldn't have been better. Agile to go down next, and they cleaned it open in spite of the big crossfire that was set up there. The combination of the Molotov and the flashbang to follow it up, I don't think Crazy really saw anything before he was dead. Very nicely done. And perhaps a bit disappointing for Saw. That setup is kind of meant to defeat exactly the push that TYLOO were going for. Saving on the other side of the map, Story and Aragon with the AWP and M4. So TYLOO are on the board finally for their own map pick. I was starting to get nervous, but I think it's still, there's plenty of time to recover the half now. Yeah. Classic grenade. Jamyoung. He'd love an honest fight here without all the utility in his eyes, but that's not going to be easy to find. He knows there's someone in the corner. He has the sense of it anyway. Timing is good for it. Aragon, oh, what a shot, though. He'll bring him down. Attacker to take 2 in return. Doesn't know that Crazy's here yet, but he's going to find out the hard way. G looking to keep it going, and they definitely know there's nobody else on the bomb site now. So a long trade into what is surely a round win.
Now, G was alone, but that Molotov is actually very important. It denies the boost up behind the smoke. So the fact he gets that down, he knows he's safe. He's just killed 3 players on this side of the map. He can take the risk, get that bomb planted nice and quickly, and there's almost no chance that we'll be seeing a retake attempt here. Story and Agil, as mentioned, the money is very low, so need to hold on to the AWP, and I think there should be some sort of hunt going on here, but time will tell. Looks like they're staying at the bomb site for now, so Story wants to keep his sniper up. It's here on Inferno. Could they get 3 in a row? The saved weapons do give them an opportunity to buy into this one. It's not a great buy, but it's not bad either. Or for Story will have to deliver the goods.
Going for the 4-1 setup defensively. You can see Mutiris is already back towards the arch position. Grenade looked like it actually could have done more damage, but they managed to escape it early on. Nobody actually knows anything of what's happening on Banana either. So don't want to take the risk toward forward when they're in this kind of a 4-1. Ooh, that is a nice idea for Story. A little risk, but unfortunately Mercury was more than ready for it. The AK will take his face right off, and they keep pushing in. Nice spray down here at Jill. He's already found 3. Another headshot before he's finally dead. And Aragon, he's rotated in. He was quick to get here. Jamyoung at a health disadvantage. The grenade here on Aragon could actually do a difference, but he's going to keep his rifle out. Goes into that little cubby. Got to be careful the gun isn't showing, otherwise Jamyoung is going to know about it. Down at the pit he goes. This could be winnable.
Well, it's definitely winnable. HP doesn't matter for Jamyoung. He'll blow your head off before you even get a look in. And he's assuming he's towards the opponent's position. Freebie for Jamyoung. He plays it well. So many angles to check. You've got to take a bit of a risk. He went for the full defuse.
Classic trap on the CT side of Inferno where you don't know anything. You don't kind of know what it's top mid. I mean, I like this position for Story, right? He's checking as much as he can, but that is the most forward. Otherwise, they are pretty much blind on the map. And all it takes is one smoke for Story's position there, which is very common even when you're doing a B execute, to just keep anyone on the arch side. I don't love this at all, but with 40 seconds, you never really know. The incendiary doesn't spread far enough. Those grenades are pretty muted at the moment. And we're talking about 30 seconds now. Smoke on the elevation, so you couldn't boost over it even if you tried. Aragon here, inside of it. He knows they're coming for him. The flashes are in. It's really down to him, but he's pushed back in towards the church. Mutiris will find a good lineup. 20 seconds. They bring the bomb back towards the A-bomb side instead. They've thrown them all for a bit of a fake, but it might not work out. Crazy. Catching Moja. Is he ready for the rest? There is still a player on the A side. Agile. Such patience. Waiting all along. G hits the headshot, but he's alone on the map. Another one to bring it down, and just in the fading seconds, he can get the bomb plant here. This should be impossible. A 1 versus 5 to try and get the ace clutch to win it. I don't see it happening, Henry.
They don't have a smoke at least, Anders. All it takes is a couple of players going down here. Things get very uncomfortable, but the first shot doesn't connect. Good try, maybe overcooked it a little bit. They just went in towards the B side when everyone was there. Could have been different approaches here from TYLOO. This time focusing their efforts towards second middle.
Very aggressive setup, I must say. Agile, if he dies, Story might be cooked, as it were, but he's not going to. Takes the fight to Mercury. Very good double kill. Gee, that is a sneaky angle.
Such a gutting kill to receive. You just get a double. You're trying to get out of there. And you get dropped by the wallbang, courtesy of G. That's a lifeline. Story should be able to find this kill, no problem. I say that G is an absolute animal right now. What a pre-fire that is. That's the AWP he's just taken down. Great awareness. G has been sensational today. Bear in mind, he landed this morning at 5 a.m. in Belgrade. And the level he's bringing to the server right now, undeniably very, very good. And it's an open B bomb, so just one player there. It's going to be Aragorn. He's got no utility, Anders.
He doesn't. Just going to have to buy as much time as he can. There is some backup coming in. They're wrapping around, but he's not going to live long enough for it. You can see Crazy is about another 5 seconds away. They're making the cross. Yeah, Jamyong. How smart is he to not take that fight?
Exactly. Like, he knows if I go down here, I haven't got the advantage anymore. He's pre-firing my position, ducking and weaving a smoke. I'm not going to win that fight. He just gets out of there and makes them come to him. Not just forcing the issue every single time. If he goes down there, the retake's probably gone. But there it is. Very nice play for TYLOO. When they spot a gap, they're very good at exploiting it. They've got the utility they can throw from deep down the banana as well. They're smoking coffins and molotoving from way downtown. Instead of having to coordinate up towards the barrels and got to get everyone juggling utility around and like having to throw two from the same spot, they've got a very good protocol just to get that util out quickly and surprise their opponents there. You saw there was a Aragorn at the back of the new boxes, but before he could even readjust, G gets another. He gets Molotov down and flashed at the same time.
Molotovs that land in this position from the middle.
True.
But they're actually going for it. Oh, we might get this tested. How fun would it be? Let's see. Agile, look at how forward he's. He wants them to hunt. He really is thinking, come on, go chase me down. He's going to go all in. Oh, swinging into it. Crazy.
It sort of works.
Yeah, a little bit, but I thought it could have been so much better. I think if Agile had actually fallen back, then maybe it would have been more interesting.
Oh my god, the river of flames. Utirian's going to burn to a crisp. That's ingenious. What a little set piece that was. You got the lurk smoke at the apartments, a double Molotov to the side, the pitch-perfect flashbangs, and nothing in response there from Saw. 6-5, 1 round to go. Might as well hunt here. The money's not a factor, and the hunt has been called. Jamyong is coming for you. And he's ready. God, what a shot that is. Straight to the dome, through the wooden boards. Can Story survive? They're going to put all their resources into finding him. They know he's got the orb, but now they know where he is as well. Towards the coffins, can't hold on. G will find him. And nothing will be saved for the final round. That's good protocol to have, definitely.
Crazy playing forward, but kind of on his own. Obviously, he's there to catch anyone who's jumping up, but the sort of solo nature of it is scary. That's a fight to be won. Moja's had a rough first half. He's 2-9. So a good challenge. The Crazy can't make it back somehow. Gets found by Jamyong. Almost kills with the smoke. They're wrapping around Arch as well. It's a very important kill for Story. Might need the next one and he will get it. Mercury to fall. G and Jamyong. What a duo to have left in the 2v4, but there's only 40 seconds here and Story's just ready for more. He's found 3 before Jamyong finally takes him down, and Saw, they have made so few mistakes. Just don't fight him. You know you can't. It's not a good idea. He's flashed his way out, but he's hoping that they're going to make just one overstep. If you can make it a 1v2, it is right back on again. Agile powering in front. It's great work coming out. They'll tie up the game towards the end. It's still a very rough turn here for Saw, but they are in it. Might not be the right for it this time.
That's all I can really think to do with those HEs on this side of the map. We'll see if that's the case. Yeah, so it looks like they will be needing spawn.
You are Prophet, Henry. Let's see what the dualies can do it. Get right. So ahead of his time with the pistols. They will be overwhelmed, though. Crazy with an important one.
No way!
More headshots are ringing in. 3 heads popped on the other side. And Story and Agile. This was working. The plan was in motion.
He can't keep getting away with this. He takes a lot of damage en route, but it's a 4 versus 2, courtesy of Jamyong, up to 13 kills now. Flashbang is spectacular. Not unable to convert it. Mercury struggling, but converts in the end. And it will just be the one player attack. He'll close him out. Jamyong stepping up, delivering the goods. It was a perfect play from Sora as well.
Okay, here we go. Pretty aggressive. They want to hunt him down before he can turn the corner. It's a nice idea. If there's a little bit of hesitation there for the CT player at the corner, you actually can catch them sometimes before they run back into it, but...
Got that very powerful flashbang. Rosie's got it lined up. Needs a bit of backup, this Jam Young, but he can normally finish his own meal. He's done a lot of damage. GZ rotating through. They've got really nothing out of this force buy. Absolutely massive round from TYLOO here.
A lot of questions about whether or not G was going to be able to make it at all to the tournament. They did look good even with Soaking filling out his spot, but somehow G is able to slot right into this one. It's kind of panic stations, I would say, for the Soar side of things, though. 8-6, but it's almost destined to be a 9-6 type scoreline. Oh, that is a shot. If you give me one more of those, then the round is on again. They don't want to be challenging the pit just yet, but maybe they should. There we go. Aragon to take down Attacker. And now just a single player waiting. Moja, he wants to reinforce. Oh! One more Deagle. Story connects with the headshot. And no matter how good Jam Young is, this is surely a bridge too far.
If you had DM4 and some util, maybe we've got something to talk about. But yeah, with no kit, that is very, very good for Soar. Like, they hit some...
Yeah, manipulating the economy in CS2 has been such a big deal, and I guess now that we got a new money system coming in soon, it'll be even more interesting how people figure it out. But TYLOO with a ticket in this round, 4 MP9s and a Deagle on G. They are stacked up here. They're going to peak all at the same time, but only Jam Young really committing to that fight. Mercury gets one. Bit of an awkward moment here for Soar. I don't know if they necessarily have to commit all the way to it, but I guess with the Molotov and the HE, they definitely will. Moja still not finding any luck whatsoever.
Yeah, they know there's another player here. Mercury already found a frag. So you can see why Story's on high alert. Checks out the boosted positions, confirms it's clear, knows he's tucked away, and there's going to be a rotation. So they actually decide just to fall back here. It's a very nice call, and off they go.
Well,
all up towards top and middle. They need to go fast here. They'll have to straight out the kill. Nothing too fancy required. Just a nice little flash. Good smoke from G. Can't do anything with it, though.
Might have been one of the few positions there where having a Deagle and a smoke is not that efficient. Smoke and an MP9 could have been a lot more fun. But a nice call nonetheless. So, after the miracle round, they survive this one. Like you pointed out, though, TYLOO going to be able to buy the next one. But still, this will tie up the game. We'll be at 8-8 after this one. I really don't know how they've become such a resilient team, playing no official games. Just ending up in a position where they can't really be easily taken down. Even when they lose, it's a... Back to the same slow approach here from Soar that has defined a lot of the tournament for them. They're waiting to see if TYLOO will do anything at all to come push them. Given what TYLOO started this round, but they actually still have a lot of utility. They've kind of held on to it kind of well.
Important round. We go 8-8. Mosey up. Feeling the pressure, feeling the burn as the Molotovs fly in as well. He's going down to 4 points of health. I don't know how he's still alive. It's going to be Story trying to sneak through in towards Spawn. Is he ready? Mosey up. Certainly not. That's unreal. He was playing anti-flash.
Yeah, he's just had no luck at all. Flash is out there. The MP9 trying to find the kill. Jam Young, it takes a while. Mercury there to help out. A big double kill. And he'll find another headshot with the last couple of bullets. How have they defended the bomb site?
It looked like it was all going to fall apart there. It was Mosier, like you said, having a rough game. He gets caught with his pants down, but then Jam...
More than you could have hoped for. 9-8. And we're in round number 18 here. Just a corner. The incendiary not bouncing deep enough. He's going to run straight into it. That is great timing. Aragon with a double. Sprays down Emoja. And actually, G is very cheeky sticking around here. That is a huge risk.
He knows he has to take one. They just lost 2 players, and he's going to have to take matters into his own hands here. He could even get a wall bang. He's the sort of player that would go for it on Story. Holding now, flashbang would absolutely destroy him, but Holding the tighter angle. If he misses the shot, Anders, there'll be no retreating here. If he even unclicks the scope, they'll hear him.
Mutuous. Oh, he's back around the corner. I was going to say, he should be traded up by Story, but...
Oh, that's so sick from G. They hear a tick of the Molotov. He desperately needs some backup here. They're coming in. They're hunting him down.
Yeah, they want to get to him, but backup is slowly getting there. A missed shot finally. It's not quite there. Mercury, you're going to have to do something through that smoke here. 40 seconds. They're making their way close, and the no-scope not quite allowed. It would have been a robbery if he'd have done it. Mercury trying to solo it through, but unfortunately, Crazy's holding it on the other side. If they get this round, Saw, it's a wide-open game. The money for TYLOO is just not really good enough at the moment. Attacker, he doesn't have the kit. I'm not sure that's the real problem at the moment, though.
Yeah, the trifecta of Doom has been set up. You can see they're covering every single position. As soon as he starts showing attention towards one, the other will swing just like that. And we go 9-9. Money shattered here for TYLOO.
Again, the slow nature of Saw, though, means that they are a little bit harder to surprise with stuff like this. They grenade their way through at the top of Banana. Moja.
Here we go.
He's found a kill.
Stay alive, my friend. Get out of there. Why not to survive? You're having a rough game. I think he's trying to have like this huge pop-off moment. You get an opening frag like that, get out of the danger zone. You had more than enough opportunity to retreat.
Yeah, I agree.
Can they recover the rifle though? If Jamyoung can find the other AK, that would be great. They've actually given up control.
Yeah.
Doesn't fancy getting it. So back towards A we go.
They still don't know. They have no idea how many people are out here. None at all, as we can tell, but from the point of view of TYLOO, it feels like they could be. Oh, the timing is so sick. Attacker, second kill of the round. He found one all the way in the second mid early on. And that actually could be enough to send them back into the game. It's 40 seconds on the clock here, and Story and Mutuous, how did they dream of getting back in? A missed shot on the AWP, and they're running out of time. The backup is coming in, a rotation from G. He started to get a bit closer, and now the clock is running down even lower. Mutuous with his back turned, he should be shot down already. I can't believe he's walked this whole way, gets the kill on Attacker. Is that enough? Mercury, he gets the one, and the spray is in. They tie up the game.
This one, otherwise it's 11-10 and they're looking down the barrel of a full eco.
So this is what it comes down to. They've had some miracles, they've had some really shocking rounds on the Portuguese side. With TYLOO, the favorite team on this map by a country mile. Jamyoung ready at the top of Banana. He was sticking his fight, he wanted to take them all. Only gonna be the one though. Gets traded out by a MAC-10 somehow.
Yeah, again, when you get those opening picks, I really think
you
need to commit. G will commit, though. The incendiary goes down, trying to alley-oop his teammate into the position. Mosier, have you got one for us? Can he do anything here? It's a messy spray. Nothing once again. Mercury stepping up. Can he survive? They've got the man advantage. 3 versus 2. Need to calm this one down. You can allow them to plant. It doesn't have to be forced here. Wait for the smokes to go down. They have no further utility. Both players are tagged. They need half health as well. The incendiary to flush him out. Gets taken through the smoke. Attacker. Surely that's enough. Crazy. Cowering at the back of the site. They've got flashes. They've got an incendiary for the emo position as well. It would have to be a monumental clutch here. 20-second remain on the bomb. And the only position he can be is new boxes or the back right here.
There should be no way at all. The shadow shows the spray. He wants another headshot, and Attacker will come for him. A brilliant double kill as they spin around for the bomb. They've got the kit as well in play. TYLOO with a very close round. But they do end up picking it up.
No tactical timeouts remaining. They got the bomb.
Tech-9s.
Fully invested, Anders. If they give this one up, I would say it's GG. Fallen flash courtesy of G. Double nades at the top. Mosier, what are you up to? Oh my god, it's such a risky play. The flashbangs work out for them. They want more. They want the whole damn thing. Jamyoung, huge spray down. And it's going to be one player remaining. Series point, grand final point for TYLOO has been obtained.
A double kill for Moja. Finally. He
got double naded. He was at 40 HP and he still goes for it. You got to respect it, I suppose. He ain't scared of a fight.
Yeah, he's just been running into the same wall over and over again. Somehow kept it going. That's what we keep saying. You just need one round, just a single round where you can have an impact, and this one was his. Agile. The thought of him saving a Galil just is so miserable. Like, who can get excited for that, even on the Saw side of things? But the alternative is what? A 1 versus 4 with a Galil, that's probably not going to happen. So we'll have about 50 seconds here, Henry, while he's up there enjoying the fireplace and the potted plants. 12-10 going to be the scoreline now. Nothing he could do.
Oh, this is going to be a very difficult follow-up round. All he can do is save a Galil. He's got a smoke and a Molotov as well, I suppose. But TYLOO now, after some unfortunate rounds, missing a player in their roster. Mosier this time, he steps up when they needed him most. They have got series point, at least overtime guaranteed. We know the SAW can be very handy with the lesser weapons. We saw what they did on a full eco of a couple of Deagles. But there it is. They'll be operating with a $2,400 loss bonus. Agil won't be able to showing for G, and he is on the front foot. He's ready to take these fights.
Yeah, he's been itching to fire that AWP. Not able to play the rest of the tournament, but today he's been magnificent. Jamyoung flashed off the corner, attacker on the other side. They do have a pretty good setup here, but this arch position looks like it's going to be challenged, and Jamyoung knows it. He's calling it in, saying, yeah, I'm hearing the footsteps. They're coming in fast and hot towards the A-bomb site. That smoke.
Good smoke.
I can't believe they slowed down. I thought SAW were going to pop through that. I thought they weren't going to be slowed down. This is kind of scary.
They're going into the library, though.
You're right, they are. And look who's waiting on the other side. Jamyoung, the best player for TYLOO in the tournament here. Ready and waiting. The smoke fades. He will take one of them.
He does well to even get one. It was a cool idea there from SAW. That gives him another rifle at the very least.
I don't like the fact that they're so slowed down. I feel like if TYLOO just hold this position, they're going to be fine. As long as they don't push into any kind of crazy angles. The initiative is with SAW to try and do something. G missing an opportunity, but yeah, they don't want to hunt him down.
Oh no.
Mosier, the weak link so far. G will find a kill on Agil. They're trying to hunt him down. Let's see how good he could be. A missed shot, but he's still alive somehow.
Oh!
Takes down Muterus, and it might be enough. Story to get him 20 seconds as he runs. But he's going to get intercepted here. He's trying to plant the bomb. If he just runs for it right now, the timing will be with him. He comes off the bomb plant. He knows
it.
No
damage.
Mercury, he tries to fake it again here. Story, the pressure is on. They're both picking him at the same time. Attacker with a headshot. And that is enough to send TYLOO into the grand final here at the FISSURE Playground.